This is the 89th episode that we have done on the show. So
Wow.
you were basically the 89th ask that we made for this show.
Well, some episodes we've had two guests, so it's actually probably
yeah, it's
over
probably
100.
higher. It's probably
Yeah.
it's probably
like
in the
112.
hundreds.
I mean, there's what,
112 to 115.
450 players in the NBA?
Yeah.
I'm reasonably high. I'm top 100. Because I know
There
there's
you
some
go.
people that you would never ask to come on the show.
There are.
would
The
love
guests.
to get
I mean,
that.
it's the guests basically have to carry the show. You know, we're asking a lot of the guests when they come on the show.
I wish they saw what went into your background over there. Show them what goes into the Old Man in the Tree episode. What's on your right?
Are you talking about my arc light?
Yes. I love it. You're committed. I love it.
I am committed. So previous episode you came on, I believe this was right before COVID, and we recorded in New Orleans when you guys visited.
Yep.
And we talked a lot about your background and certainly being in Clippers camp with us back in 2014. But I think we have to touch on it again. It just kind of goes without saying that we have to bring this up. And one of the things I was thinking about today, we've talked so much about how important it would have been for you to be on that team from a basketball standpoint. But really, I think the greatest loss we had was like our team was already villainized. Or, you know, we were already had some villains on our team. Blake's a sarcastic asshole. Chris Paul's an asshole. DJ's a sarcastic asshole. Some people think I'm a sarcastic asshole. I just feel like we missed out on one of the great social experiments in NBA basketball history.
Matt Barnes probably joins in there.
Matt Barnes, yeah, exactly. And truthfully, I think too, it's like looking back, the locker room aspect of it was really, we missed that as much as anything you would have done for us on the basketball court.
Yeah, I agree, and I think like looking back, obviously at the time, and you know from playing me then or practicing with me to kind of watching 3, 4, 5 years later, obviously I feel like I'm a lot better player than what I was back then. Would I have grown on court as much as I was able to in Utah with you guys? Probably not, because you guys were so kind of set in the team you were, the way you played. Do I think I still could have helped on court? For sure, no doubt. But even in the couple months I was there, or whatever, 6, 7 weeks, the off-court part was probably the funnest part for me. Obviously, the on-court was great, trying to figure out the NBA and what it's like and how you have to play, and trying to figure out what I could do to help you guys on your team and obviously making the team. But I mean, off the court, I still remember me, Hito, and DJ was driving our bus, and it was me, Hito, him, and maybe another like rookie or young guy or something and just like those things. I've said it before, like you were the first ever NBA player to pay for my lunch in the Las Vegas hotel we stayed at, or to take me to lunch, I should say. And they were the things that I really enjoyed, like being around you guys. And obviously I didn't know any of you that well, really. I played Chris a couple of times at Olympics and stuff, but nothing major. And I think we would have had a lot of fun off and on court. I think I would have fit in, obviously knowing you guys a lot better 8 years later. I think we would have got on off the court very well. And I think as the year went on, I think I could have helped you guys on the court. Obviously, like I said, you guys were very set in the way you played, but I think what I bring and what I could do, I think I could have helped. Obviously, we'll never know. It would have been nice to know, but I've still got a Clippers jersey with Ingles number 7 on it somewhere.
Have you talked to Doc at all about it?
He kind of jokes with me about it. Nothing crazy. I joked with him the other day because they signed George Niang, who I'm close with, and I just told him that he obviously couldn't get me, so he had to get my buddy to go and space the floor for him. But we've joked about it a few times, and I've probably said it before. He was really good leading up to it. Like, he was very open and honest with the situation, and obviously at the time, Farmer Jordan Farmer broke his thumb, I think it was, and guys needed to have another point guard. Obviously, when Chris was out of the game, in saying that, I think I could have dribbled the ball over the half and threw it to like Blake in the post. I don't think that would have been too difficult a job, but or thrown it to JJ off a pin down, coming to the same side every time. But
it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop.
I know. You led the league in points per first quarter for ages, or first 3 minutes of the game for ages. That was our like leading scout thing. It was like, they're going to throw the ball JJ off this stupid pin down like 9 times in a row, and he's going to make a couple. He's going to fall over on one of them. He's going to shot fake, and I'm going to for sure land on him on one of them. So it would have been a fun experiment if it went on. I think we would have had a lot of fun off court, but it is what it is. I'm obviously very happy where I'm at.